up, Vinyl Community? Oh, shit. Welcome to Cosmic Vinyl. I'm Cosmic Brian, your host. This is the channel that you have phased into this evening, or this morning, whenever you're watching this. The channel that shows everything that is rock and roll, from galaxy to shining galaxy. Hey, welcome aboard. This is a special video. I'm going to make it quick because this is a contest video. And I better turn that down just a little bit more. Although it is jamming. What we're listening to right there is a Wizard's Brew. And that's a great cover. And that brings me to this contest. So, I cannot believe how in the hell I haven't stumbled, staggered, tripped, and fell onto this channel before now. The name of the channel is Grown Man's Record Night. Now, the only reason that I even found out, I may have heard it mentioned in passing, but I watched a couple of video entries for this contest, right? I watched Dr. October's entry, which was fantastic. Mika, great job. I also watched, I can't remember the other ones I watched. But anyway, that's how I found out about this channel. So I ran right over to the channel and I started perusing the catalog of their channel. And they do these absolutely killer record nights. It's a live, like, streaming thing. They're like 2 hours long. They just shoot the breeze. They talk about whatever comes to mind. And of course it revolves around vinyl and around music and around records. And I just found it to be super interesting and super fun. So yeah, I'm on board not only subscribing to this channel, and you should too, and then deep diving some of the live streams, but I decided I wanted to show my support by doing this contest. So now, being new to the channel, I don't know a lot about the channel, so I can't say, oh man, these guys are great, man, their taste in music is fan-fucking-tastic, blah, 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 yada, yada, right? But I can say that one of the guys' names is Mikey Bananas. And Mikey, if I am really jealous of your name. I dig it so much, dude. That is fantastic. But anyway, here's to Grown Man Record Night. Go check it out. Here's the contest. To show at least five records that you bought on the strength of the cover alone. Now, as you can see, I've strategically placed a bunch of eye-catching covers that I would have bought for the covers if I didn't already know something about the bands. But including this one that we're listening to right now, this Roy Wood Wizard's Brew. This is a guy that was in ELO, the early ELO. But I just find this album cover to be such a hoot. Look at that outfit that guy's got on. I would have bought this, definitely based on, I might have bought this based on the cover. But anyway, let's get into it so I don't make this too long. Now, I've shown this record several times in the vinyl community. I bet I've shown this on 20 videos. But this is literally the first record that I ever bought as a kid, or got my mom to buy me as a kid. And I knew nothing about it. I was a little kid. I was in grade school. But look at this cover. Could you see how it would attract the juvenile mind of a school-age kid. I mean, look at all that's going on in this Kazanat's Cat Super Circus. It's just this is bubblegum rock, but look at all the little pictures and stuff. Look at the little Mad Magazine guy right there, but with his ass hanging out. But that's just I just found this cover to be fantastic, and it's great bubblegum rock. It's a compilation. It's got Ohio Express, 1910 Fruit Gum Company, Shadows of Night. This is a great record. But that's the very first one. And then this one, now I did know a little bit about this band only because they used to play some of their stuff on our college radio station in the town I grew up in. But this is definitely one that I bought due to the cover. It's Gamma, Gamma 1, I believe, yeah. And look at that. It's like one of those mannequins that you have in science class where half of it is where the muscle and interweavings of the human body are exposed. But isn't that cool? Now I wish I could say that the music on the inside the record was as cool. I think this band had Ronnie Montrose in it at one time. I think. But anyway, that's Gamma. Now this one I bought for the cover and also for the fact that they recorded this album in a studio outside my hometown of Fort Dodge, Iowa, in a little town called Otho, Iowa, in a studio called Westminster, and that's Locust. But look at that cover. You've got like this alien like insect ship, and he's like shooting a ray down at these other unsuspecting prey below in the canyon there. I mean, and they're called Locusts. It's kind of a prog rock kind of thing, arena rock, I guess. There's the guys right there. I'm not sure. Some of these guys might even be from my hometown. I didn't do a whole lot of digging around about them, but Locust. And then, now obviously I knew this band, but I didn't know anything about what was the interweavings of this record. But this is URIAH HEEP. Check out that amazing cover art. That's something of nightmares right there. That'll scare the bejesus right out of you if you ran into that in your nightmare. But yeah, this wormy creature. Let me see if I can open this one up so you guys can get a load of it. How about that? Crazy maggot. And then look at the, check out the gatefold. Live HEEP. This is a killer record. If you don't have it, check it out. But that cover art is definitely what attracted me to the album. And now, I think on Steve Carlson's video, he teamed up with Calvin Wazoo, and they did a meetup. And I remember Richard, Calvin Wazoo, he showed an album by a punk band called the Zarkons. And I remember picking this album up right here due to the cover art. And it's the Zarkons. And it's called Riders in the Long Black Parade. Still in the shrink there, but this is just a wild, like, punk, post-punk, new wave. There's the band there with the glowing eyes. I mean, and the font, you know, all different colored font, pink and yellow. And man, that cover drew me in. It's just so, like, amateurish, but that's what drew me to it. And of course the colors. I found this in a small town outside of Fort Dodge called Eagle Grove. Population maybe 1,000. It was in an antique store of all places. That's the Zarkons. Just gonna do some adjusting here. Stand tall, Zarkons. We worship you. Take me to your leader. This is a metal record that I bought solely on the cover. I seen this cover and I thought, man, I don't even care if it's good metal or not, but this cover just drew me in. Look at that. It's just silhouettes of these 80s guys. Look at the big hair and the heels and the skin tight like leather pants, probably some spandex in there. But look at that. They're called Alien. That's just an amazing cover. Not a whole lot going on, but it's just the fact that the silhouettes, they just look badass. And then, of course, you get them in full color on the back there. There's a good story behind this band, too. One of the guys, I believe, might even be on death row. He murdered somebody. I don't remember if it was during a drug deal or a robbery or something. But, yeah, Alien. But check out that cover, right? Great. And it turns out it's a pretty damn good record as well. Now, this is one that was in that same store in Eagle Grove, Iowa. And I passed it up, and I passed it up. I kept thinking, gosh, that looks like 60s psychedelia. But yet the guys are all in their, like, white suits, and they're in this, like, Native American, like, I don't know if it's some kind of diorama, life-size diorama. But I picked this up, and it's like pop psych, but something kept drawing me to the cover. It's called The Changing Scene, and so I picked it up. Like I said, pop psych, not super psychedelic. Now this one, I mean, I couldn't leave. I bought this online, and as soon as I seen it, I didn't even bother streaming it. I just went for it. Tiger B. Smith, We're the Tiger Bunch. Look at that. Look at their outfits. I mean, that is just, how can you resist? Look at those guys. This is just great, like 70s hard and heavy rock and roll, party rock. Great stuff. Tiger B. Smith. Pick it up for the cover. And now you guys all know that I'm definitely down with this band, and I knew this band before picking this up, but I did not listen to this record prior to picking it up, but it's from one of my favorite bands of all time, and it's Blue Oyster Cult. But look at it's Cultosaurus erectus. But look at that dinosaur creature there. That is just amazing. And on all the Blue Oyster Cult albums, they have their little symbol with the cross with the hook on the bottom of it. And I looked everywhere on this album because they're on all the album covers. Well, it's on this little, there's actually this jet right here. You can barely see it, but it's on the tail of this jet. It took me forever to find it, but yeah, it's like based on like it was in National Geographic, like this was real. But I love this album cover, and that's why I bought it. I would have bought it anyway. I love Blue Oyster Cult, and I have to have everything by them, so. And now, my last two records. This one is a great soul record, and probably bought it more from the back cover than the front cover. But the front cover is a force to be reckoned with, too. It's the chairman of the board. Check out that. It's, just a full ashtray and just randomly placed like clock, and looks like a bedside table at some like Fleabag hotel room and in like the ghetto or whatever. I don't know. But check these guys out, man. These guys are badass. Those are some bad brothers right there. And this guy, I'm giving him an 8.5 on the Afrometer all day. This is a fantastic soul R&B record as well. But yeah, that's just a great cover. And one more here. This was one that was in an antique shop in my hometown of Fort Dodge, Iowa. I had to have it. The guy wanted, like, I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks for it, but I bundled it up with some other stuff, ended up getting it pretty cheap, but this band called WARLOCK. Now this, you'd think, okay, this is a metal record. It's not Doro's WARLOCK. This is a different WARLOCK from the 60s, late 60s, early 70s. It's actually like a funk psych, I guess, but not like Parliament or Funkadelic. It's like James Brown type vocals, and they actually sing about some like Christian, like spiritual lyrics and stuff. But look at that cover. You'd think metal all day or psych, right? Psychedelia. But no, it's like a funk, psych, soul, ramped up soul. But yeah, Warlock. I've never seen this shown anywhere on the VC. But anyway, that's my video. You guys check out Grown Man Record Night. I plan on tuning in tomorrow night. I think they do it every Friday night. These guys have been around for like 8 years. How in the hell did I not know? But I'm glad to know now. And Mikey Bananas, and now I don't know the other fellas' names yet, but I will know next time I have a video. I'll shout them out as well. But thanks for tuning in. You guys, thanks for hanging with the Cosmic One. Stay safe, stay cool, and stay cosmic. We'll catch you on the next one. Check out Grown Man Record Night. God dang ya. Peace out.